Banban is one of the most favorite games to play. But each character has its own lore. And today, we'll talk about one character that brings a good point to this game. This character is not in Chapter 1, nor Chapter 2, not Chapter 3, but in Chapter 4. Though you could say it made its appearance in Chapter 2. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Sheriff Toadster. Yes, today we are going to be talking about our great toad. But it begins pretty much back into one of the newest games, Gartenofbanban 0. So, I think we should begin. Join me on the third episode of the Banban Secret, where each episode we dig into how a character's life begun. Our first episode began with Flumbo, our second Captain Fiddles. Today, we are talking about Sheriff Toadster. Sheriff Toadster's story kind of begins like Flumbo and Captain Fiddles, but instead of either getting ruined or disappearing, Sheriff Toadster's life, it began perfect. Well, I'm not going to show two of these things. I'm just going to say how it kind of went because I don't want to get into the game. It takes a while. Sheriff Toadster was not in Gartenofbanban 0, but was mentioned. After opening one of the chests with all the papers in, you can see a question that says, who is your favorite? And they put the toad and the anteaters, which means Sheriff Toadster had a juvenile version, or a baby version, whatever you want to call it. But, that was it. Pretty much all we knew about him for Gartenofbanban 0. But, apparently when he was kind of a grown, the adult version, his life was not easy. He was promised to be on the surface, but found himself on the 5th lower level. Or I guess you could say in these terms, Gartenofbanban 6. Luckily for him, the Queen and Bittigiggle and others found him and brought him to the place. That's where his main story begins.
You're a
prisoner. Finds us.
You'll do what you're told without any questions. Understood?
Which
now your first task is very simple.
True. Soon
I will ask you yes or no questions, and you'll answer it using the buttons on your left and right.
We follow him into the kingdom.
Careful here. It's not very sturdy.
To find out if the queen wants to do with us. And we're trustworthy.
It's not up to me to decide what to do with your partner.
We help Sheriff Toadster.
We need to talk to the queen. And when we do, show respect.
Bittigiggle chasing us. And the queen laughing. And the whole explosion. But in Chapter 6, it continues. Yay. We end up on the 5th level where Sheriff Toadster was left behind.
It ain't the prettiest, but it should be unoccupied at least.
It's where the scepter stays. We try to go get it with Sheriff Toadster. But it doesn't end up. We find Banbalina, and we have to go get the first scepter which ends up getting us from Bittigiggle and taking him to Sheriff Toadster.
What? Come on! We can't stay in the dark. Let's head to my little beak. And together, we'll rid the world of monsters like you.
This happened. Another one appeared and took Banbalina. We won't talk about that. But Sheriff Toadster runs after Banbalina, and that's all Sheriff Toadster has for Gartenofbanban 6. His story continues in Gartenofbanban 7, so let's go there. We're at the bar in the Gartenofbanban 7, and we find Sheriff Toadster in the
From
back
being
of the
the
alley.
Queen's personal
He
bodyguard to
always
some
tells
bounty
us
hunter
to
living
go
in an
to the
alley.
apartment to talk
What a
with Mr.
humiliating
Simpson,
downgrade. I couldn't save Mrs.
which ends up us meeting with the crazy bitter giggle.
You always hated my
And we have to run from him like crazy. Near to the end of this whole parkouring thing, you will find your little toad friend waiting for you. Just watch.
Jump! I'll catch you!
And yep, he tells you to do that. Which we
I
do.
got you. This is not how I imagined I'd be spending my afternoon.
Yep, he helps you up away from the crazy bitter giggle.
Quick, let's hide.
We decide to go in the building to get away with Sheriff Toadster. From that
I don't
giggle.
understand. All I asked you was to go talk to a witness in order for us to find the whereabouts of Jumbo Josh. How did that end up with you running away from a crazed bitter giggle on rooftops?
We'll find out on the next.
Go stand in the corner to my
on
left
the bitter giggle video.
and don't make any noise.
So yeah, he tells us to go in the corner. And then something happens that hopefully won't end in a bad cause. That Sheriff Toadster does, but the crazy bitter giggle comes in and attacks the
Calm
Sheriff
down,
Toadster.
or I will have to take legal action.
Sheriff Toadster hits
Get
bitter giggle,
toasted!
and after that, Sheriff Toadster goes to run to see his friend.
No!
After this, Sheriff Toadster gets sad about the loss of his friend.
I didn't mean
Which is
to.
all of his appearance in Garten of Banban 7. But
Okay,
there's one thing for sure.
I deserve.
In the Garten of Banban trailer, he's gonna be in Garten of Banban 8. But not the same thing. That's all of Sheriff Toadster we know for now. Comment below, who should I do next for the next Banban Secrets episode? And I will see you in the next episode.